Very cool.
How's the produce look over there for you?
Nice and empty. I think I've got like a fruit.
Looks like your video's frozen from, oh, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, it's good. Nice and empty. A little bit of a fruit. I think we got some papaya still left on the shelf. So
What is that? A papaya. It's not, it looks like a lemon from here.
papaya.
All right. As people are streaming in here real quick. Uh-oh, I did the wrong thing. We've got Sam, Carol, and I are live from the local grocery store to do today's webinar live. I was talking with Sam this morning. For those of you guys who don't know Sam, he runs Xplore Nutrition, helping people live a healthier life, doing remote nutrition coaching. This is kind of the bread and butter what you guys do. So he kind of has an idea with this remote stuff, and he knows how these things work. And he had a few ideas to share about how to kind of rally your members around some nutritional concepts that will provide value to them and keep them engaged with your business as you're going forward. So as we kind of let people stream in here, I'm going to let Sam take a 30 seconds or so to talk about Xplore and his background.
Yeah, so my name's Sam, and I founded Xplore Nutrition almost 2 years ago to the date, and I ran Shadow CrossFit for 6.5 years before that. And at some point we decided that we saw a lot of affiliates weren't necessarily doing nutrition coaching, and we wanted to move to a remote platform. So Xplore Nutrition was founded, and now we work with clients from all over the world, helping them either perform for the games to a diabetic who's trying to lose 100 pounds and everywhere in between. And with everything that's going on right now with COVID and gyms being closed and shifting that focus to needing things to do remote, we thought that we would come up with some kind of challenge that gyms can use with their clients to keep people interested in food.
Super cool. So, I mean, one concept that's kind of bumping around right now that you guys should all like keep half a mind to is this concept of challenges. In this time, like we don't expect this to go on for years and years and years. So, adjusting your business model to doing remote coaching is key for right now. But the challenges is also an easy way to stair step into providing value for your clients. So, Sam, why don't you go ahead and step into the overarching idea of what you're trying to do, and then we'll start digging into the details.
So I think that a big thing right now is that we need to do things that kind of encourage social interaction. It's a little bit different from the 6-week challenge that you would typically do in a gym setting where you get to see everybody every single day. So what we discussed was coming up with a challenge of posting a recipe every single week on your social media accounts or your private client groups. We personally use Canva. They have a free tier that you can use to design a graphic post of what that recipe is, along with the content that you want to include with it. They have a pro version, and there's other graphic platforms out there as well. But we suggest that you create that recipe, you create that post or that content, share that picture or that graphic on your social media on a specific day of the week that you guys pick for your community, and kind of have like an idea of what a prize could look like for that. We suggest doing something with a local organization in mind. So maybe that means that at the end of a 4-week period, you're going to give them a $20 to $25 gift card to a local restaurant where they can go in and they can pick up a fresh and hot meal each week. On the day that you're posting those recipes, encourage people to share pictures of what they're creating in the group, have them share if they needed to make a substitute. So just like the store shelves behind us right now, some areas are empty in certain nutrients or certain meats and vegetables.
Or pizzas.
Or pizzas. So if people need to make those substitutions, sharing that with a group also helps other people who are in that same situation figure those things out. Create something like a Google spreadsheet or something that your team can monitor to see who's posting and who's sharing these recipes that they're creating each week. And at the end of those 4 weeks, create like a collage. Again, you can use Canva, numerous apps that like Instagram use to create it, and then share that alongside who won and maybe even where they're picking that that restaurant that they want that gift card from to kind of hype that restaurant up as well. And it creates an everyone wins situation. You're creating a feeling of community. You're encouraging people to go out or order in foods that they can use to create healthy recipes. And you're also encouraging them to get involved with other local businesses like restaurants and shops.
Yep. Yeah. So I want to dive into a couple points he's made that I feel are important. The first part is Canva. So the lazy programmer in me would just post a text thing to Facebook or whatever. What I've realized, especially working with James here on the team, every time I post something, he basically scolds me, tears it down, and then builds a really beautiful image of it. And then I realize the engagement is like 10x because it just catches the eye when you see like a nicely designed image with, clear fonts and well laid out thoughts. A bunch of text on a screen is really hard for people to get into. But if you had a picture of the produce on the Canva and then the recipe, and then, like this month's prize, a $25 gift card to insert local restaurant or local, even it could even be that grocery store or whatever, for people who are participating, it's going to get your adoption way up. The cool thing about having people post their maybe make a video of themselves cooking it or post the meal to social is you're going to get a little juice out of it, right? Like their friends are going to see that your gym is taking time to help them with their nutrition while they're at home. And then going back to kind of what we talked about yesterday, like support your local community. Find a restaurant, coffee shop, or some other artisanal thing in your area that's local to you, and support them by everyone who did all 4 weeks. Figure out what that value is, right? If someone's putting out on their social media and they're sharing 4 times for you to their 500 close friends, there's some monetary value of that to you on top of the fact that you're keeping them as a member. So what is that? 15, 20, 25 bucks. Everyone who does it for all 4 weeks, give them a $20 gift card to that coffee shop just to say thank you, right? And it's like they might be giving you $120, $150 a month for membership. You're giving them workouts and you're going to give them some value back in gift cards in this tough time, right? Show them the value back. So anything you want to put on top of that there, Sam?
To tap into 2 things, if you do decide to use Canva, try to research a ping file of your logo. So that way, when you do slap it onto any kind of design that you create, there won't be some weird white or black background on your images. You can post a picture of the recipe that you create ahead of time before that to kind of test it out. So that way you have that as the background for the challenge. It can be something that you can run with long after people actually get to go back to some normalcy. Or if you wanted to, you could even live stream while you're cooking that recipe. People can come on to talk to you, and you're also starting to stir that creative environment that gets people involved and interactive. And maybe they don't know how to make what you're posting. That video also serves as kind of like a little cooking demo on what to do. So it makes it easier for them to do it when they actually get around.
Good, very good points. Yeah, a couple really good points there. And for everyone who stayed till the end, ooh, look, you can't see my pen. If you want to start making your live Zooms for your workouts more fun, we've just discovered this virtual background feature here on Zoom that we've been playing around with. So if you go to, when you're doing a broadcast, you can go to the little video thing, hit the up arrow and choose virtual background and find something. So when you broadcast a class, all your members for a second will be like, oh my God, are they at the grocery store right now? Well, like every single one of you did when you first joined this podcast. We got you. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in real quick. We really appreciate everyone hanging through with us during this time. We're here to help. I'm going to keep trying to find more people. I got a guest lined up for tomorrow already. If any of you guys out there have stuff you want to share, let me know. And we're going to keep on putting stuff in front of you guys that you can use every day to try and make your gym and your membership experience amazing while we're going through this pretty crappy time. All right, guys, see you later.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right.
Sweet.
I think we're off.